A little while back, I held the record for the most Youtooz unboxed in one video. And so I was thinking maybe I could beat that record, which was 20 by the way. And I was thinking, okay, I'll just open up like 21 or 22. And then I found this video. Somebody opened up 27 Youtooz, which means I would have to open up at least 30 figures, and I don't know if I want to do this. Oh, who am I kidding? We're opening up 30 today. And inside of this pile, we have plush, figures, prototypes, a lot going on. And that's not all, because later on, I'm going to be showing you guys something that you've never seen before. And yes, it's Top Pops and Youtooz related, but what are we waiting for? Let's get opening. Now, I think the best way to start today is probably the biggest package. And if I'm correct, there should be 5 figures inside of here? I don't know, I guess we'll find out in a second. Ooh, they're looking good. And yes, there is 5 figures. They actually all go into a set, more specifically, Stranger Things. So let's see if I can get these out of here, and yeah, alrighty. Now the first one that I've got here is 11, and also I do want to mention with every single Youtooz when you order them off of their website, by the way, this is not like a sponsored video, I just really enjoy opening them. I guess I could say that they did send over a product, but they didn't even tell me to show them off, I just really want to. And anyways, what I was trying to get at is that every single Youtooz that you order comes in a protector, which I love. And now taking a look at 11, it says on the back here, oh, actually this one has no quotes. Usually when you get a Youtooz, there will be like some quotes on the back as well as the side over here, but maybe Netflix didn't want them? I'm not sure, but whatever it is, it makes it easier for me to open them up. And now on the inside, there is one, and it says, we will have the best spring break ever. A pretty good quote to throw on the inside. And then taking a look at 11, she looks pretty decent. And now I gotta say, I do like that they put the blood coming out of her nose because she is like this. It makes sense, but because Youtooz don't have noses, it looks a little funny. All right, now everybody, let's take a look at the next figure here, which is going to be Hopper. Ooh, if I could get it out of here. Here it is. And it looks like there's no quotes on this one either, but if you guys want to take a look at the art on the back, you can. And then when we pop it open, it says, even if it's the last thing I do. Oh, and I am really enjoying this one, especially with the way they did the kind of like flaming staff in his hand. I don't really know the best way to describe it, but it looks great. And how they made it kind of like translucent at the end and then darker orange at the bottom. Really well done. Alrighty, now let's get into the third figure from this set, which is Dustin. And again, another really great figure. And I'm looking here. Oh, that's funny. It's him behind the rock on the back side. And then the quote on the inside says, bada bada boom. Bada 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 boom. Why am I having trouble with this? Bada bada boom. Bada bada boom. Help me here. Anywho, let's just take a look at Dustin, because this is really cool because he's got the flashlight in his hand. He's kind of like all gilled up is the best way I would say it. And then he also has the camo headband, and probably my favorite out of the 3 so far. And then for these last 2 here, I kind of saved them as like, you could say the villains. I mean, Vecna definitely is. Demogorgon, I guess. Like, I guess I've never really called Demogorgon a villain, but I digress. And this one here says, your time is up. And oh, wow, that's cool on the back. And then the figure, wow, is a nice one. I gotta say, a lot better than some other companies I've seen. No offense, of course, but I mean, come on, this looks a lot better. And then everybody, we've got the Demogorgon, and I'm wondering, are they gonna be putting a quote on the inside for this one? Let's find out. It says, it's called the Demogorgon. Oh, okay, that makes sense. And then if you guys want to take a look in the back, honestly, they somehow made it look cute. I'm not really sure how they did that, but Youtooz, she did a good job. And you know what I think it is? It's the middle of the face having the Youtooz eye. I think that really did it. Because I mean, come on, take a look at that. It is really, really well done. Also, probably the most detailed Demogorgon I've seen. And then yeah, the eye in the middle, it's a really nice, like, subtle nod to the Youtooz, and it does have a bit of a bigger head, but honestly, it's not that crazy. Alrighty, now I guess we'll just start grabbing random boxes because they're all the exact same size. I'm not gonna know who's who. And I guess we can take guesses while I'm opening this up, because from here, ooh, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of a figure that would have a big city like this. Why am I blanking? And now I guess the thing is, when you go onto the website, you don't really get to see the sleeve. Oh, that's a good one. And now if you're younger, you might not exactly know who Crazy Frog is, but this is someone who I used to really enjoy when I was younger. I had his entire CD as well as DVD, and I always wanted the plush whenever I went to Best Buy. And so let's just take a look at this figure a little bit closer up, because on the side here it says, what's going on? And then on the back it says, ooh, do I read the whole thing? Ring, ding, ding, da ding, 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 ring, ding, ding, da ding, 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 ring, ding, ding, da ding, da ding, 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 beam, beam. I think that's right. I don't know, there's too many rings and dings. You guys can read it for me. And now I'm curious what the inside is gonna say. This is the Crazy Frog. Oh, well, that makes sense. Oh, no! Oh, shoot. Look, guys, as I was pulling it out, all of a sudden this happened. What did I do? Gosh, well, what are you gonna do? Anyways, I like Crazy Frog. I was probably gonna take him out of the box anyways, but it's always nice to have it for if I want to, like, show it off in the future. But anyways, let's take a look at him. This is definitely a weird one. And now I know what you're thinking. I should probably address the elephant in the room. I don't remember his goggles being that color. But what I do really enjoy about the figure is that they made him on his invisible motorcycle because he's going like ring, ding. It's pretty nice. And you know what? I guess he is Crazy Frog, so this is kind of fitting. Now, I think for this next group, I'm going to be going for another big box because I saw this one here and I'm trying to think, what would I have ordered in pairs or what would they have shipped in pairs? Like, is there a set that I bought more recently or a while ago that comes in twos? I guess we'll find out. I can only see a little bit of it so far, but oh, I see the puzzle piece. I know who this is. And if you guys see the side, you're probably gonna know as well. Did you play this game when you were younger? And also, I don't know if they've made a Banjo-Kazooie game in a while, but I was able to get 2 of them, and oh, I forgot about this too. So with Jinjo, you actually ordered this, and there was, I believe, 5 or 6 different colors, maybe even more than that you could get. And if you look around on the box, every single one of them is a different color. So I'm pretty curious as to what color I'm gonna be getting. And then also, we've got this one here, which is Banjo and Kazooie, a really well done figure. And so let's find out what Banjo looks like first, and then we'll figure out what Jinjo color we got, because this one here, I'm sure there's gonna be some fun quotes on it. Like on the side here, it says, Kazooie, you can't say that. And then on the back, it says, Banjo is well-mannered, easygoing honey bear. Oh, I missed the word A. It says Banjo is a well-mannered, easygoing honey bear. I don't know how I missed that. He always tries to be polite when speaking to people and generally likes to help out, which means a lot of damage control whenever Kazooie opens his beak. Why am I forgetting how bad Kazooie was? And anyways, it says Gah on the inside. Did I get that right? Oh, and then I forgot. This was actually, I believe, the second one of Banjo to release, because this is actually the laying down version. Yeah, take a look at this. We've got Banjo and then Kazooie with the puzzle piece. Really well done. I also like how it's got the Rare logo on the backpack, and just in general, a super, super cool figure. And now, everybody, I guess it's time. Let's find out what color I got for Jinjo. And now, looking on the outside here, we've got purple, we've got blue, green, black, yellow, orange. I think I'm gonna go, let's say we got, I wanna say yellow, maybe, okay, we got black. A pretty cool color to get. Then I'm also noticing on the inside here, we've got like a silver one as well as red, and then on the front here, green, and then orange on the other one. I don't know, just a really unique way to do this figure. And then on the side here, it says, get jiggy with it. And on the back, it says, these bipedal creatures from Banjo and Kazooie's world comes in a variety of colors and are more intelligent than the usual behaviors might suggest. And so let's take a look at this one a little bit closer out of the box with the, help on the inside. And wow, yeah, cool. Definitely the black one. I like the eyes on this as well and how they did it, where it's almost like the Youtooz ones are the pupils. They've actually been doing that a lot more recently, and I think it looks really good with those characters that have the huge eyes. Alrighty, now we've got another single one, and again, not sure, but this does feel a little bit heavier than the usual figure. So maybe that's an indication as to who it is. No, it's not. There's so many of them. Oh, you know what, everybody? I know that curtain when I see it. Let me know what you guys think. It seems today that all you see is violence and evil monkeys. Now, I don't know why I did this, but I am actually up to date on the Family Guy figures, so now that I think about it, there could be a couple of them in here today. And one that I know that they're missing and I would love to see in the future is the rooster. And let's see what this one's looking like on the inside here. And is there gonna be quotes? It is. Okay, it says, there is an evil monkey in my closet. And then on the back side here, it's got the closet as well as Chris's room. Okay, that's cool. And then on the inside flap, we've got, I'm not really evil. Oh my gosh, I did not know. Wait. Did they promote this on the website? I don't think they did. I had no clue. Okay, I'm gonna have to check this. It came with a closet. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, this is amazing. I'm so glad that I got this one. And now, just for fun, I do want to check this if it's on the website. Okay. Maybe they added this later on because I swear I don't remember it, but there is the 360 with it, but then the normal photos, it just shows like the 2D version without the closet. I probably just missed it or maybe thought it was like part of the background, but whatever it is, a nice addition to the Youtooz. Now, everybody, we've got another single one, and let's find out if it's possibly going to be a Family Guy figure. it is. Death at the Beach. Not what I was expecting, but still a really fun one to open up. And let's find out what he's looking like. And I kind of wish that they made a normal death, but I'm also really enjoying these shorts. And on the side here, it says, I live with my mom. Then on the back side here, it says, you got any SPF 50? I bleach like a gym sock. Then on the inside, we've got, the beach is a perfect place to pick up chicks. Whoa, 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 whoa. Youtooz just keeps throwing things in here because look at this. We've got, of course, death at the beach, but then also his dog also at the beach. Was it when? It's not on the box. It's not on the side. There's no front little dog there. I swear they're adding these later. But whatever it is, I do not mind because it's fun to get those like little bonus things. I mean, come on, this looks great. Now everybody, we've got another single figure, and I'm guessing it's probably gonna be another Family Guy one because it seems like most of the single ones are... Okay, I don't think it is. I guess I jinxed myself by guessing, and I'm looking on the bottom here. It says Nickelodeon. What would it be? Oh, this one's fun. It is Garfield. I mean, come on. Who else hates Mondays? And now there was actually two different versions of Garfield that they came out with. There was this one that I've got here, as well as a buff version of him, and I decided to just go for the original one because I didn't think I was going to be getting both. But it's still a really fun figure. Now let's take a look at this one, and if it doesn't say I hate Mondays or lasagna on here somewhere, I'm gonna throw something. Well, not literally, but you know what I mean. And it says on the side here, I live for weekends, so not yet. And then on the back, it says, I'm not lazy, I'm motivationally challenged. So far, nothing about either. Youtooz, don't do this to me. Please have a lasagna. Ah, wake me up when Monday is over. Oh, okay, I'll count it. But I'm gonna be honest, you were cutting it close there. And then taking a look at Garfield, here he is with his giant feet, the eyes, again, very similar with the Youtooz eyes of the pupils. And I mean, come on, this thing's just amazing. I'm also really enjoying how they did the lines on the back because they look pretty clean. Like, take a look at that. Probably the best Garfield figure I've seen in a while. Now, I guess let's jump into another bigger box. And this one here has two as well, very similar to Banjo-Kazooie. And I guess you could have called that one a Banjo-Katooie? That was a bad joke. Ooh, alrighty. And now I'm noticing one of these didn't come in a protector. I don't know what's going on there. But either way, it's still going to be fun to check them out. And let's see what we've got here. So, we've got, right, it's Cat Dog. I mean, come on, take a look at this one. And I gotta say, they're doing an amazing job on the Nickelodeon ones. And you guys could also probably tell who the other one was here. It's Winslow. And I think just for fun, we're going to be starting with Winslow, then we'll get to Cat Dog. And I do know that with this figure here, there's something kind of interesting, very similar to Evil Monkey. And if you've seen Cat Dog, you would know what I'm talking about. This is a really great one. It's Winslow, and he comes with his door. Yeah, I mean, come on, you can't beat this. They even put little pegs here, so it's easier for him to stand inside. Let me see if I can figure those out. And just like that, everybody, here he is on the base. Like, seriously, an amazing figure. And I love the attention to detail that they put on the entire thing. Like, what other Youtooz has a floor? None. The answer is no other ones, and I'm probably gonna get some comments about, like, well, what about this one? I forgot about him. Or her, or them, I don't know. And anyway, let's take a look at Cat Dog out of the box. And reading the quotes on this one, it says, gotta walk together, gotta sing the song. And then on the back it says, oh, it's gonna be awful. One fine day with a woof and a purr and a baby was born and it caused a little stir. No blue buzzard, no three-eyed frog, just a feline canine little cat dog. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not great at this. But anyways, let's get into the inside here, which says, alone in this world is a little cat dog. And then taking a look at the two of them, it is amazing. I love the way they did it out. Cat looks angry, dog looks happy, and then there's the two of them together with Winslow. Oh, I love it. And I think this is probably the most unique cat dog figure I've seen because I like the way they did it, how they're not like standing on all fours. That's how people usually would do it. The way they made it kind of like flat in the middle, I don't know, there's just a little bit more going on here and they're very expressive. I enjoy it. Now we've got another one of the bigger boxes, and this one here I believe is 3 YouTubers, and let me know if you know them. And if it is who I think it is, I'm not going to be explaining the entire thing, just please look it up if you don't know. And you'll see what I mean in a second. We've got, yeah, 3 figures here. These are actually from a design contest a long time ago, and we've got L'Manberg Tubbo. We also have L'Manberg Tommy, if I can get him out of the bag. There we go. And then the third one that we've got here is L'Manberg Wilbur. And now all 3 of these look amazing. And like I mentioned, they were part of a design contest where the community could create what they wanted them to look like. And so I guess we'll start with Tubbo because I'm pretty sure this is him kind of like running and then sliding. It's well done. And I'm curious as to what the quotes are going to be on these ones. So let's find out here. Okay, it says, we've had our quarrels, and then on the back it says, from the beginnings, it's been you and me. Oh, and then this is really cool. It's got him and Tommy sitting in the middle. It's cute. And then then on the inside here, it says, overall, it's been a hell of a lot of fun, Tommy. And then the figure. How well done is this? I mean, come on, guys. The amount of detail that Youtooz put into this, I love it. Like, the way he's, like, sliding, like I said, and then he also has the L'Manberg flag behind him. It's really crazy. And the 3 bees that they put around him, and I actually do have the original Tubbo figure. I forget. It's up in my room, and it's got, like, him in the boat with a couple bees in the front. It's well done, too. I don't know. I just really enjoy how much detail they put into the Minecraft figures. And now, let's take a look at Tommy next. And now, here is the figure. Wow, with the water splashing as well as the flag again in the back. He's got the bow as well as the potion in his hand. He's saluting. He's got the Pog button on his hat. Whoa, it's crazy. And I think what it is that people who actually watch this 3 took the time to put every single thing into it because, of course, it is a design contest. They want to win. And I know that, of course, with every Youtooz, they get a say in what the design looks like, but I'm sure there are things that, like, people who watch them could think of, but maybe they, you know, being Tommy and Tubbo and Wilbur, wouldn't even think of. So it is pretty neat to see how crazy these turned out. And now taking a look at Wilbur, it says there was a saying and it was never meant to be. Oh, and then on the back, they've got like a complete scene going on. And then when it comes to this one here, I believe that there's something kind of interesting because he is sitting down and, oh no, wait a second. We were talking about how earlier Winslow was the only one to have a floor, and then we come and see Wilbur with a floor as well. He's also got like the little match in his hand, the Band-Aid on his nose, the sweat going down his face, the TNT, and then when you look on the side here, there's actually a little clicky button. Oh, and that is super satisfying. It pops right back out after. Let me see if I can show you guys. So if you look right there, it actually presses down. Oh, I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera, but super satisfying. Oh, and then of course, draped across the back is the L'Manberg flag. Well done. Now everybody will get into another single figure, and this one I'm guessing is probably going to be, oh no, it's not another Family Guy one. It looks like from the side here, we're getting another Minecraft figure, and I can't tell from this here, but I'm sure I'll figure it out once I take it off. Ooh, this is a good one. We've got Impulse SV. He's actually from Hermitcraft, if you guys don't know, and I've really enjoyed his content for a while. And I'm hoping that in the future we get more figures from Hermitcraft, because I know there's been about 3 or 4 so far, and I'm a little bummed because I missed out on B00, but I would love an Etho in the future, and I guess we could just get a Kakashi. And now for some people, this might just sound like a lot of mumbo jumbo, but I enjoy their content. And now on the side here, it says, get diggin' with Impulse SV. Then on the back here, it says, Impulse is here to protect his Dwarven Empire on Hermitcraft Season 9. Now you can have your very own Impulse hanging out with you as you do your mining and crafting. See, guys? Come on, that's pretty fun. And then when we open this up, you can see it says, let's get digging. And wow, alrighty, this is amazing. Now I'm confused. Is that netherite or enchanted? Could be both. I mean, the axe is kind of that purple color. You know what it probably says on the website? I'll check later, but this is seriously a really well done figure, and it looks pretty much exactly like his Minecraft skin does. Oh, I also really enjoy the patchwork on his pants, and then the boots with the fur. You know what? I'm not even gonna say it. Now, who do we have here? Aha! This one's Family Guy. And now I gotta ask you guys, do you like the mix of kind of like licensed figures along with YouTubers? Because for me, I'm really enjoying it. Especially because I do like to pick up a mix of both. And oh, I forgot about this one. We've got the Puking Brian. I feel like honestly, this spew of puke happens a lot in Family Guy, and I guess they just decided to go with Brian. But then again, his is pretty iconic. And there's like one episode that I could really think of. Yeah. No, this is the one that I was thinking. It says, get the phone, call 911, blah! And then it says, well, I feel fine. I guess I'm gonna, blah! Not great at vomit noises, but I think you guys get the point. And then on the inside, is it just gonna be blah? It is, who wants chowder? And then here it is. Oh my gosh, this is maybe this one Youtooz. Could you pick a different Brian? Honestly, I feel like any version of Brian would have been better than this. Like, why do we have to have this scene immortalized? And you know what? I feel like you guys are gonna hate me for saying this, but I would have even taken Road Hockey Brian. Yeah, I said it. But you know what, guys? I can only complain so much because I did buy it. And now, everybody, we've got one more normal size box. Then we'll get into the prototypes next because those are some pretty interesting ones. And it looks like here we've got another Family Guy one, and I want to guess on this. Okay, I'm trying to think what came out in the same wave. Let's go with Consuela. I feel like that would be a pretty cool one to get. That's what it was. I said pretty cool to get like it was a mystery box. I just bought one of every single one on the website. And anyways, let's take a look at her here. And this, I mean, come on, that's funny. And alrighty, here she is. Oh yeah, this is great. And on this one it says, oh no, no. And then on the inside it says, no, doggy, oh, I don't know what that word is. If somebody could help me out here, please pop it in the comments. What is that word right there? Maybe I'm just going crazy. I don't know. But anyways, let's get into Consuela here. And yeah, I mean, come on. This is just such a classic figure. I'm glad they made her. And you know what? This is another one of those characters that I don't ever remember seeing a figure for. Like, when's the last time some company made a Consuela one? Now, everybody, let's jump into the two prototypes that I've got here, because they are some interesting ones that are available for pre-order, but I don't think they've released yet. All right, now this is interesting. I didn't actually know that this figure was going to be inside. I knew what one of them was, but not the one I'm about to show you. It's actually this here, Starlight from The Boys. And so I guess let's pop it out of the box, and maybe in the future, if you guys would like to see it, we could do an entire video on all of my prototypes. Because I have now, I think, maybe like 6 or 7 of them. It's a good amount. And anyway, let's take the sleeve off and find out what we've got going on here. So of course on the side here it says, I'm done taking anymore. Well, I'm not going to say the next word. And then on the back it says, hi, I'm Starlight. You should look away or else I'll blind you. Oh, and I really enjoy how they did it where it's like looking through the camera viewfinder. That's pretty funny. And then on the inside here it says, if you jump ship and let this, whoa, steer, then you're part of the problem. Again, I'm not going to read that. But anyways, let's take a look at the actual figure here. And wow, I'm liking the metallic on this. And I gotta say, it is kind of weird to have a figure early like this because I believe the pre-order is still for like maybe a month or two. Oh, and the way they did her hands look really great, where it's not like floating, but it seems like it's kind of like coming off of her, if that makes sense. I don't know, it's just well done the way they did it. And like in general, a really neat figure to have. And then everybody, we've got the second prototype, and this one here is the Chainsaw Man. Now I'm noticing that this box is a little bit different, and I believe it's because it doesn't actually have Youtooz eyes, so they're calling it a Tooz by Youtooz. And I believe they've done Tooz in the past. This is just like the first time they've ever done it in this kind of like different style. It's just in a little bit of a different style than those ones. And I believe if you were to pick this up over at Hot Topic, the box would actually look different. They used one of their newer ones where it's actually got like a sleeve so you can see the figure. And I think I like that, especially because when you're in stores, then you can actually see what the figure looks like. Because otherwise, when you're at like GameStop or anywhere that sells them like Toys R Us and Hot Topic, you would just be seeing the picture and not what the actual character is. And now it says on the side here, you get cut up by me and bleed. And then on the back it says, if you're gonna get in our way, then die. Ooh. And on the inside, it's got, if dreams do come true, I wanna hug a girl before I die. Well, that's a little sad. You know what, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't seen Chainsaw Man, but my brother says it's on his list of animes to watch. And now I gotta take a look at this one a little bit closer. But if you guys don't know, he's a big anime fan. It's funny because he's a pretty big anime fan, and I could ask like, hey, have you seen this? And he'd be like, yeah, of course. Like, I'm supposed to know that he's seen Yu Yu Hakusho season 7. I think he's seen that. I also think that there's 7 seasons. I don't know. But anyways, let's take a look at Chainsaw Man a little bit closer up. And this is just such an amazing one, especially with the way they did the blood on the chainsaw. And, you know, just like his tongue in general, the way they made the man look. I told you, I don't know much. But I do thank Youtooz for sending this over, because I'm definitely going to be giving it to my brother when he does start watching. And he'll probably have to put it up in his collection with his other figures. I know he's got like these little floating shelves above his computer. It'd probably look pretty nice there. But then again, I'm also thinking of keeping it because I know he's probably going to take it out of the box. And not that that's a problem, but I just like having it in this really nice condition, especially with these kind of like unique box that is probably not going to be on any other figure. Like, it might just be the prototypes like this. And if you guys have seen this one in person, or maybe if you guys order one off the website, let me know what you get in. Is it going to be this one here or like the one that I've seen at Hot Topic? I don't know. I'm just so curious. All right, now everybody, it is time to get into the plush. And I believe all of these are from the exact same line. So let me just crack them open quickly. Ooh, looking good. Number 2. These are great. Also, I do want to mention that one day Youtooz asked me if there was any that I wanted to review, and I said, you know what, if you could send over a couple of the SpongeBob ones, and they said sure. And then I got an order a couple minutes later for like all of them. Woohoo! Youtooz, thank you so much for sending these over. And also, if you guys didn't know, I am a massive, massive fan of SpongeBob, and I've been trying to get every single SpongeBob Youtooz, and now with these, I believe I'm up to date. And now I also feel like this one seems a little bit different. Oh, no, it's not. It's just Mary the Snail. Nothing biggie going on here. Nothing biggie, no biggie. Also, I apologize. I just showed you her underside. That is Mary's face right there. Ooh, whoops. And now this one here, I'm gonna be honest, seems a little bit bigger than the snail, so I'm hoping it's a SpongeBob one. Yeah. Alrighty, let's find out. Oh, wait a second. Oh, shoot. It's me. I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was another SpongeBob one. Maybe this is the SpongeBob one I was thinking of? Actually, I don't know. Is this a SpongeBob one? It is! It's Patrick! And then it looks like, everybody, we've got one more plush here in the bag. Let's find out what this one is. And I'm guessing maybe Plankton? It could be. I'm not sure. I mean, the order said that a bunch of them were arriving, and aha! Oh, it's Shelly. You know what? I was thinking this was Mary again, but no, they are slightly different. And a totally different character, and we can't discredit them. And now, before we get into the rest of them, I want to show you guys the snails, because there is something kind of interesting going on with these guys. And if I remember correctly, is this one Prehistoric Gary, or is this Larry? Ah, it is Prehistoric Gary. Definitely a weird one, but I'm liking the spikes. And then we have Larry, of course, and these eyebrows are super menacing. Eesh. Alrighty, well anyways, enough talk about their eyebrows. Let me show you guys what's going on here. So, you can see that this is just a normal Gary, of course, but watch when I put them close together. You ready? Oh, they stick like they're snails. Like, I'm not kidding, guys. It's almost like it's one plush now. And if you guys didn't know, they're actually called stickies. They've got a bunch of them on their website, and take a look. It's not just one. They all stick together. I mean, come on. This is great. And if you guys want to take a look at all 5 of them together, here they are with all of their tags. And you might have even noticed before, because if you take a look, the tags actually stick to the bottom, because they don't just stick on one side. They stick on every single side. Maybe not the top, actually, now that I think about it, but the bottom for sure. And I wish I had a piece of metal I could just go like thunk to, but I don't really have one around. And anyways, Youtooz, thanks so much for throwing these guys over, because it really is a lot of fun to have them in the collection. If you guys want to see an entire SpongeBob one, I totally can in the future. But before we do that, we've got to get the rest of them in, because there is still, let me think here, Plankton, SpongeBob, and Squidward, I believe. And of course, we've got Patrick here, and I'm loving the face on this one. It just looks really great. And I also bet he sits pretty well. Yeah, not too shabby. And then, of course, guys, since we opened him up, we might as well take a look at this one, too. And I do think it is kind of funny that I just happen to accidentally unbox one of mine, but I've got so many of them around. Honestly, who's surprised about this? I mean, come on, look at how cute it is. And actually, now that we're on the topic of me, not to talk about me more, but I did mention something at the beginning about Top Pops and Youtooz again. And there is something special, actually 2 something specials coming this year. There's one in, I believe we mapped it out to be about the summer, and then one towards the end of the year. I'm not going to tell you what the end of the year one is yet, just because it is pretty cool. Like, one of the only Youtooz I've ever seen like this. And the other one that's coming out in the summer, Youtooz actually gave me the okay to give you guys a bit of a sneak peek, so here you go. Patrick, what do you think? Yeah, I think Bailey's looking pretty good too. And so anyways, get excited about those, because that is going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait for you guys to see the final products. And now we're not actually done yet. I've got 3 more Youtooz to show you. It's some newer ones that arrived, but I didn't have like the box for it that it actually was like shipped in, so I figured I would do them last. We've got 3 of them here that are very random. Jay Schlatt, as well as Snoopy and Charlie Brown for Thanksgiving, and then a capybara. Why do I have all 3 of these randomly at the end? I'm not sure, but I figured I might as well show them off, because they are some pretty funny figures. And so I guess let's start with the Jay Schlatt one, because I know that this is a flocked one, and I really haven't seen it in person, and oh, wow, this is looking great. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice this either. The actual sticker on the front is flocked. I mean, come on, that's some nice attention to detail. And then on the side here, it says, all meat, all the time. And then on the back, it says, you want to know what I did with a knife back in 1999? Some bad things, that's for sure. Now, we don't talk about it. Oh, and then on the backside, it's got the Jay Schlatt Rami with a knife. Oh, okay. And then on the inside, it says, find out why they call me Swiss Army Knife. Why do they call him Swiss Army Knife? Look, I'm gonna be honest, I just watch Chuckle Sandwich every week. I don't actually know, maybe I missed this lore. I don't know what's going on here, but hey, the figure looks great. Oh yeah, this is a nice one. So glad that I was able to pick this up, and I believe this is sold out now, but I'm not 100% sure. And the flocking on it is amazing, like the blue sweater with the fluff, and then also the fur all the way around, and I like how they only flock the parts that make sense. I don't know why, but I always love to mention that with the flocked figures, where it just looks fluffy, but then the horns don't and the hooves don't. It's just a perfect one. Then everybody, we've got, of course, Charlie Brown and Snoopy Thanksgiving. This one is pretty cool because I believe it's a bunch of different pieces, and I also have every single one of the Peanuts figures, and this is, of course, one that I needed. I also did order the 1-foot Charlie Brown. I don't know when that's going to be arriving. I'm hoping it's soon, and if you guys want to check that one out for a video, I can definitely do that. But yeah, this one's great. Oh, and it's not even just Charlie and Snoopy. They also have Woodstock on the hat, they should have mentioned it. Then on the side here, it says, be thankful though. And then on the back, it says, what's the best part of Thanksgiving? Sharing thanks with your friends and pumpkin pie. And then I'm guessing there's probably gonna be a good quote on the inside that says, be giving. And now let's take a look at the three of them, which I believe is either 2 or 3 parts. Okay, it's 2. So there is Snoopy and Woodstock with the turkey, as well as Charlie Brown that stands right next to it. Definitely an interesting figure, and I feel like this is one of those ones that I'm gonna wanna throw out every year around Thanksgiving and probably just have in the collection on the shelf in general. And then everybody, the last figure that we've got here for today is a capybara. Also, by the way, at this point, I would have unboxed the record, and I believe I was only supposed to beat 27 today, but hey, why not go above and beyond? Here we go, everybody. Let's check out this figure. Oh my gosh, this is great. It's the water with all of the oranges on it. Then on the side here, it says, okay, I pull up. Oh no. And then on the back here, it says, okay, I pull up, hop out at the after party. You and all your friends, yeah, they love to get naughty. Don Toliver and capybaras, a little bit of a weird combo, but I love it. Then on the inside here, it says, hop out at the after party. And now let's find out what the capybara is looking like. Oh my gosh, this is great. And for some reason, I just really love the animal figure. So we've got the capybara. I also have the Return to Monk one. There's a few others as well, but I'm blanking on them. And anyways, I just think Youtooz does a really, really great job with these figures. And I'm hoping that in the future, they can make possibly, hear me out on this one, a flocked capybara, just like the J-Schlatt one. I think that would be amazing. And maybe even change up the sculpt a little bit. Perhaps a, okay, hold on. I figured it out. A big capybara with a bunch of like little ones around it. The whole thing's flocked. I would totally buy that. Look, do I have every single capybara product they've ever created? Yes. Am I sad about it? Not at all. And well, anyways, guys, there you go. That is the world record Youtooz unboxing of 30 figures. And anyways, I hope that you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you tomorrow.